Hello everybody, Lojo Outdoors is back. Today we're going to be making some ribs. If you can hear the chewing, here comes Logan making his entrance. Mr. Cool Guy over here. He's something else, I'll tell you. Are you ready now? Mm-hmm. Everybody seen you come in? He got some wild hair today.
I woke up. When do I not have wild hair?
That's a pretty fair point. All right, so what we have here, we have some ribs. We actually have 2 racks, but no sense in showing you twice. So Logan loves ribs. It's one of his favorite barbecue meats. He started off not liking ribs. Then if you look back at our old ribs video, not menu, what were we at a restaurant? He decided then he actually really liked ribs.
Probably from a year from now, you could probably use all the recipes we've made to make a restaurant.
Maybe.
Possibly.
So he really loves ribs, and in one of our last videos, someone asked us to do more ribs. So that's what we're going to do. So we went to our local big box store. We have BJ's here in town. Bought a 2-pack of these ribs, and they're pretty good looking ribs.
I thought you went to Food Line.
No, these were BJ's.
Yeah.
So the first thing that you're going to do, we like to take the membrane off the ribs. Some people score it, some people leave it on. We like to take it off because we don't want to really bite through that. So all you got to do is take a paper towel, peel up a little corner here, grab a hold of it, and it really comes off very, very easy. Right.
I hear someone.
And that is all there is to it. Yeah, I've smacked you in the face.
No.
That's what you get.
I'm going to sit over here now.
That's what he gets.
Oh, why do I get it? Why do I get it? What have I done?
Nothing. All right, so had the fork just in case we needed to get it started. Here's some good looking ribs. You know what? I'm not even going to trim that little bit of fat off of it. I'm going to let that go.
But I don't like fat.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, so that's all that is. All right, we're gonna season these on the meat side with some Cosmos Q Dirty Bird.
Can I do it?
Yeah, he loves doing the seasoning. Let me try to make this so he can't get it everywhere, but he's going to anyway.
I mean, what do you expect?
All right, don't get it on the floor at least. How's that?
But it's a possibility, I shall.
All right, there we go. Get her on there nice and good. There you go. All right. All right. All right, that's good. Perfect.
I know, it does look pretty good.
All right, so it's seasoned really well. So now, clean my hand off.
Though I didn't get it everywhere.
You didn't get it anywhere. You did a good job. All right, so now we're going to go put it out on the smoker. What is what? That's not that bad. All right, so now we're going to put it out on the smoker. We're going to do 4 hours at 225. Now the 321 guys and some of the other people, they're going to say 225 is too low, but I'm telling you it's not. 225 is a perfect temperature. Ribs are already a tough meat, so you don't want to cook them really fast. You want to cook them low and slow. If you cook them too fast, too hot, they're going to dry out. That's just what they're going to do. So we don't want that. We want these ribs to fall off the bone. We want them to be juicy. So we're going to do 225 at 4 hours. All right, so we're going to put them right here on the grill, bone side down. Tuck them in a little bit, because however they sit on the grill, that's how they're going to cook. So make sure you bunch them up just a little bit. There you go. It's a little piece of bonus meat that we cut off. Still good, no sense in wasting it. All right, we'll see you in 4 hours. All right, so we're about 3 hours in. So I got this spray bottle here. Ain't nothing but apple cider vinegar and water, half and half. Simple as can be. We're gonna open it up. You see, they're looking good. we're just gonna spritz them. That's what it looks like. Maybe if I turn the bottle on. Thought I did that. There we go. So we're just gonna spritz them. Just like that. Keep them wet so they don't dry out. That's all that looks like. All right, we're gonna do that about every 20 minutes for the next hour, and then we'll go from there. All right, folks, so we're 4 hours in, a little bit more than 4 hours. Here comes Mr. Entrance.
I like me making an entrance.
So we're a little bit more than 4 hours in. These ribs have plenty of smoke on them by now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the process of drawing the bones out, basically drawing the meat back on the bones so the bones stick out and rendering the fat. We're gonna do that by bumping the temperature up to 275 degrees. And we're gonna cook it for a little bit more than an hour at that temperature. But first we're gonna wrap them, right? So something to do to keep the moisture in them is we're gonna add a little bit of fat to it. For ribs, I like to add butter. Some people use pork tallow, some people use all kinds of things. I like to use plain old butter. It's simple, it's easy, and it works great. All right, so I'm gonna put on here what's equivalent to about a stick of butter. I mean, you want plenty of fat in here. You don't want to be lacking in the fat department. Like me, I'm not lacking in the fat department.
I am.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and wrap these. Nothing fancy, and I'm using butcher paper here.
Why does the butter kind of look like a backbone? Like a spine?
I don't know. I guess I never thought of it that way. So we're just gonna wrap these pretty simply here. Not doing anything fancy.
So like for making a gift.
Well, less fancy than a gift even.
I have a feeling we can probably put this in a box and give it to you on Christmas.
I'd like that.
Oh, like on your birthday.
So then we're gonna put it in just like that, meat side down. The reason why I'm using paper instead of foil is there's nothing wrong with foil, but in foil, when it's wrapped up that way, it steams, right? And it kind of destroys the barkiness of the ribs. And I want to preserve that, the little, just like bark on a tree, a little tough outer edge. It's a really good bite. It's a really good piece of the meat. Okay. So I want to preserve that by using paper. The paper allows that to stay there. Where the foil, they both cook just as well. But the foil, like I said, steams it and takes that bark away. And I don't want to do that. All right, so I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them right back on the grill, 275 for a little over an hour. And we'll see you when we get done with that. All right, everybody, we're back in. The ribs were on the smoker at 275 for a little over an hour and a half. I took them up to 205 degrees, which is a perfect temperature for ribs. You're gonna bite into the rib and it's gonna come clean off the bone. They're just absolutely perfect. So the first thing that you want to do, you want to pick them up, and if they do that flop, you know that's money right there. They're perfect. So I'm gonna take them out of here. We're gonna come out with a big reveal. Look at that, Logan.
Also, still kind of does look like a backbone.
It looks like what?
The other side of it still kind of look like a backbone.
Like a backbone?
Uh-huh.
All right.
If you see here, there's like almost a perfect line of the spine.
Oh, I got you. All right. So you see you got some drawback right here from the bone in the rib, that right there. And look, it's coming right off the bone already. That's going to be wonderful. You want to go ahead and cut into her? What are you doing, weirdo?
I like knives.
All right, go ahead and cut into it.
Well.
You want to cut into it? Let me see. Put it right there.
Okay.
All right. Cut into it right there.
I'm gonna just use my.
All right. Whoa, wild man.
Go back.
All right, let's go ahead and cut through there. Now let's cut through there. There's a little center section of the rib here. Look at that, look at them juices.
What do I want to you said?
Look at them juices, that's perfect. Well, give this a try, give this a try. How about we just cut this one, you try that? Oh yeah, it's hot, isn't it?
Hot.
It's about 205 degrees, I bet.
Oh, seriously? I like my hot tub. I like hot tubs hotter. Around 500 degrees is good for me.
You do not like 500-degree hot tub.
I do.
You would melt.
No, I wouldn't.
212 degrees is boiling.
When we were in North Carolina, that's what it said on the hot tub.
We weren't in North Carolina.
Yes, we were.
Talk about the Bahamas?
No, in North Carolina, like, I don't know, like a year or so ago.
Okay.
With
But it wasn't 500 degrees, I can promise you that.
That's what everyone said, but when you looked at it in the hot tub, it said 500 degrees. It said 501 degrees.
Okay. All right, give it a try. What are you doing? Just eat that. Here, I'll tell you what. Since it's hot, we'll do it this way. Now you don't have to pick it up. Give that a try.
Oh.
Is that good?
You could use some Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce. He's a simple creature. So if you wanted to put barbecue sauce on this, what you would do is you take some barbecue sauce, cut it with just a little bit of vinegar, spread it on there, and then you can put it in the oven or back on the smoker for 15-20 minutes till it gets sticky. But we're not going to do that. We're going to eat them just like this. But look at that. You got that nice smoke ring right there. That's all nice smoke ring. People say you can't get that on a pellet smoker, but I'm telling you, you can. We just did it. Oh, he's going to try the Chick-fil-A sauce. All right, I don't know how this is going to go, but
I have Chick-fil-A sauce on cheese quesadillas.
there you go. What would you give it out of 10? Sure.
11.
11 out of 10. Okay, I don't know that I share that sentiment with the Chick-fil-A sauce, but I'm going to give it a
Normally,
try
I'm going to
too.
say around like 8. Okay, I'm going to get some milk.
So look at that. Clean bone. Comes off with our perfect, absolutely perfect bite. These are delicious ribs, folks. So if you want to try them like this at home, let us know. Tag us in it. See if they came out as good as these.
Remember when I dropped the milk when one of my hands held?
All right. You got it? All right, so we're going to sign off here. Let me hold that, wild man. Whoa, still missed. All right, all right, all right. Put it down, put it down.
Still missed, yeah, still missed.
Crazy boy. All right, so we're going to sign off here till next time.
Dog.
See you guys on the next episode of Lojo Outdoors.
Bye.